Hello, everybody. Welcome to another yoga class. I'm Heather from Breathe and Play Every Day, and thank you so much for joining me today. So, today we're going to do some poses that should feel so good laying on our floor, laying on our mat, laying on whatever you're on. We'll do some on our belly, laying on our belly, and some laying on our back. And we'll do our normal welcome. Breathe, move, relax. Thank you. And you could do this whole thing laying down. We're even going to do our breathing laying down once we get started. Now, the trickiest part of today is if you're laying down, it might be harder to see me. So just figure out a way that you can kind of lay and peek up as you can. When you're on your belly, you can just peek at what I'm doing and then figure out, do it yourself. Or you can just watch this through and then watch it again and actually do it. So you might want to just see the poses before you actually do them. You'll figure out what works for you. No big deal. All right, so let's get started. We'll do our welcome song, just bringing our brain, our body, and our breath into our practice today. And then we're going to breathe laying down. And then we'll do our poses first on our belly and then on our back. Relaxation will be laying down on our back. So you get to lay down a lot today. It should feel really good. Okay? So we'll tune into our song. You can close your eyes or keep them open. You can sing along or just listen. My body is sitting, my brain starts to slow. My breath keeps me steady, I'm ready to go. Namaste. All right, feel free to either stay seated if you'd like to breathe seated, or come and lay on your belly. I'm just trying to decide if I should do this way or the other way. I think I'm going to do the other way because I think you'll be able to see me better and I'll be able to see you better. All right, so laying on your belly, you can stack your hands and put your forehead down. So this I call pillow. We made up a name for it when I was teaching a class of 5th graders one time. Pillow, because you're making your hands like a pillow. And it's a way that you can lay with your forehead down, but it still gives your nose space to breathe. So as you're laying in pillow pose, just start to notice your breathing. And we've done most of our breathing from sitting up. So I want you to just take a few breaths and notice if it feels different now that you're laying on your belly. Did you notice anything different? Some people think it can be tricky to breathe when you're laying on your belly. I'm one of those people. I think it's not as comfortable to breathe when I'm laying on my belly, but it's okay. I can still breathe. It just feels a little different. All right, so you're going to move from pillow into Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose, you're going to line up your elbows under your shoulders. Your legs are straight back. You can even tap the tops of your feet if you want, just to feel them. And your forearms, the bottom part of your arms, are straight with your fingers spread out wide. And then look forward without your neck being too scrunched or down too low. Just find that middle point where it's comfortable and make sure that your shoulders aren't creeping in towards your ears. You want to keep them back away from your ears. And that's Sphinx pose. The next belly pose, so this is a back bend. When we're on our belly, a lot of times we're doing back bends. So you can see my back is bending, right? The next pose is cobra. So you're going to have your hands down under your shoulders and then push up into cobra. So you can do baby cobra and push up just a little, or you can do cobra and push up a little bit more. Okay, and then back down onto your belly. And now we're going to do locust. So this is what some people call Superman. So you're laying on your belly and we'll do a couple different things. First, lift up just your arms and your upper body. And down. And then lift up just your legs. And down. And you'll notice it's hard for me to talk when I'm doing these because I'm laying on my belly, so it's taking out my air. So I'm going to tell you the cue before I do the pose. Now we're going to lift up our arms and our legs at the same time. And lower down, okay? So you can do it with your arms stretched out straight. When I teach this in schools, we have to have our arms down by our side because we usually don't have that much space. So you can also do it with your arms down by your side, like this. And you can also do it like from pillow pose with your hands on your forehead and just lift up like that. Okay, all really good to strengthen your back. And the last belly pose we're gonna do, it's secretly, I guess this isn't so secret anymore. It's one of my least favorite poses, but we're gonna do it together. So it's bow. And you can do bow just on one side at a time or both sides at the same time. So again, kind of hard for me to say it as I'm doing it because I'm on my belly, it takes my air out. But you can bend one leg, bend at the knee, and reach around and grab that leg. So this would be doing one side at a time, and then you could put that down and do the other side. Or you could do them both at the same time. Okay, so there, it's hard to see, but as I'm doing it, I'm pushing my feet into my hands to lift myself up. So I'm going to do it one more time because I love you, because I don't love this pose. But I'm going to do it again just so you can kind of see what I mean, that I'm pushing my hands into my feet to make my body lift a little. It doesn't lift a lot because I don't do this pose a lot, but I'll show you one more time. Okay. Hopefully you could see something. Now, we're going to flip onto our back, and we'll do the rest of our class today is on our back. We'll do a few back poses, and then our relaxation will be on our back too. The first pose, you're going to lay on your back, bend your knees. Your feet will be wide apart from each other, and then your knees go together. So this is called knee knock, and your arms can be wherever they're comfortable. They can just be down by your side. Knee knock, so feet wide, knees together. Knee knock. This is one of my favorite poses. Okay, now we'll move into air chair. So air chair is kind of like what it sounds like, I think, is you're going to pretend that you're draping your legs over a chair. So you would have your legs kind of at 90 degrees. They'd be like they're draped over a chair. And if you want to make this a little bit harder and build up some core strength in your belly, you can push your hands into your legs. Ooh, you might feel your belly shake. It's really good for you. You could even go from this pose and look up a little bit. Okay, and then we'll go from air chair to having your legs all the way up in the air. Now, a couple of things here. One is that they don't have to be totally straight. Two is that you can put your hands under your butt or under your low back to kind of give you an extra little lift. You also could do like a pillow or something. And 3 is you could have your legs up the wall. So this is one of my favorite things to do if you're home. When I do this in schools, obviously we don't have enough space to have everyone doing their legs up the wall, but I love this. And you can have your legs up together. They could be apart. They could be feet together, knees apart, like butterfly. And you actually, if you want, I was going to do a twist, but I'm going to skip the twist for now. If you want, if your legs are up the wall, you can even stay like this for relaxation. Okay, we'll go into relaxation. I'll do our spinal twist in a different video. So if you're cozy with your legs up the wall, you can stay like that. Or you can just come down into the traditional Shavasana pose, which is laying on your back, kind of with everything straight. So like your body is straight, your legs are straight, your arms are straight. Typically, you would think about your feet just kind of falling out to the side. And then your hands can be facing up or facing down. And again, this is the traditional Shavasana pose. It's called corpse pose. I usually don't call it that. But if this is not comfortable for you, it's probably not how you want to do relaxation. Because it wouldn't be very relaxing if you're uncomfortable. Okay? So get comfortable. And our relaxation today is going to be using your senses to feel calm and content. So I want you to imagine a time that felt calm and content. So this could be a real memory of a real time that you felt calm and content, or it could be in your imagination. As you picture that place, think about what you see. Who do you see? Are you alone? Are you with other people or animals? What colors do you see? Is it light or dark? Think about what you hear. What do you smell? Is there anything that you taste? Taste could be food if you're eating or if there's food there. Taste could also be something that you smell so much that it feels like you could taste it. So sometimes you can just taste things that are in the air. It doesn't have to be just food. What can you touch? What do you feel? Could be with your hands or your feet or any other part of your skin. So what's the temperature? What does your skin feel? What does your body feel? What is your body doing? Are you moving? Or are you still? Are you standing, sitting, laying down, or moving quickly or slowly? And as you notice all of your senses, you might also be able to notice if your body is trying to tell you anything. Are there any messages that your body is trying to send to you? Take a few deep breaths, just staying in that place for a little bit longer. Thinking about that calm, content place helps your brain to make memories of that. And the more you do that and the more you think about it, the more your brain makes those memories easier to access, easier to think about. So when you're ready, if you were laying down on your back, just roll over onto your side. You can still have your eyes closed or you can let them open a little bit. Then you can slowly start to sit up. And I say slowly so that you don't sit up super fast and you went from calm and content to all of a sudden like, ugh, kind of feeling stressed. Okay, so see if you can keep that calm, content feeling from your memory or your imagination into even when you come out of that relaxation. And you can rub your hands together and hands gently over your eyes. And you might notice that you see calm. You might hear calm. Maybe speak calm. And feel calm. So we're not supposed to be calm all the time, but just these little bits of calm can feel really good, and it's like a reset. So sometimes like video games or phones or computers need a reset. Our bodies are the same way and our brains are the same way. So just giving a little reset to have that calm content. Okay? So the calm in me sees the calm in each of you. With my hands together at heart center, I'm sending my namaste to you, and you can send it back to me if you'd like. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing yoga with me today. Thank you for doing some of those really relaxing poses. Thank you for putting up with me doing bow, even though I kind of complain a little bit while I'm doing it because it's not my favorite. So thank you, and please watch the other videos that are up and send them to friends if you think that they would like them. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please come back and join me again. Let me know what you like and what you don't like, and we can keep making some stuff for you to help your body, your brain, and your breath connect to each other. Thanks, everyone. See you soon.